Look at television, you see these two cars, one black, one white, and they put a gallon of gas in each one to see which car can go the farthest. And every time the black car stopped first and the white car keep going. So this brainwashes the Negro, see? Then he goes to the drugstore, he orders 2 dips ice cream. He said, I want a dip of chocolate, dip of vanilla. And every time they put the chocolate on the bottom and the vanilla on the top. When he goes to the grocery store, he goes get cake. He sees the angel food cake is the white cake, and the devil food cake is the chocolate cake.
A man called Cassius Clay and then Muhammad Ali saw the world in black and white. But that's how America was in the turbulent 60s, when he used his mouth and his fists to shake up the world. As Muhammad Ali once said, if you don't have the courage to take risks, you will never accomplish a thing. Ali took those risks, but he accomplished more than any man in the history of boxing. As Cassius Clay, he took on the sports Goliath, Sonny Liston, a 7-1 favorite, and proceeded to shock the world. He joined the controversial Nation of Islam, refused to fight in Vietnam, and took the United States government to court and won. Ali waged epic battles against some of the greatest heavyweights in history: Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Ken Norton, and prevailed 5 times. And Sports Illustrated honored him as the athlete of the century. I am the greatest, he would say, of all time. Born in 1942, Cassius Clay grew up in segregated Louisville, Kentucky. He shared his well-kept home with his older brother Rudy, his mother Odessa, and father Cassius Sr. At the age of 12, Cassius took up boxing, and it was all because of a stolen bicycle.
Well, I started about 6 years ago. My bicycle was stolen, and my cousin was a boxer. He wasn't too successful, but he boxed. And he told me that he would train me if I ever catch the guy that, you know how kids think, if I ever caught the guy that stole my bicycle, well, I would know how to fight. You know, I could defend myself. Well, anyway, he took me to the gym, and he quit later, but I kept it up.
Did you catch the guy who stole your bike?
No, I never did.
You still looking for him?
No, not now. I was just a kid then.
A phenomenal athlete, young Clay concentrated on boxing, where he excelled as an amateur fighter, racking up win after win with his long reach and lightning-quick blows. He ran his mouth just as fast, drawing fans by the thousands. Trained by Fred Stoner, he won the Golden Gloves national title in '59 and again a year later. Here he battles Jimmy Jones in the 1960 Western Golden Gloves Championship. The Chicago Tribune said that Clay was as clever as any fighter in the history of the tournament. He won over 100 Golden Glove fights, losing just 6. Flying in an airplane was Cassius Clay's only fear, but he overcame his jitters to fly over to the 1960 Rome Olympics, where he took out Australian Tony Madigan in the light heavyweight semifinals, and then won a 5-0 decision over one of the best amateurs in the world, a Polish light heavyweight with over 200 fights to his credit. Cassius Clay, just 18 years old, was an Olympic gold medalist and became the darling of the Olympic Village, signing autographs for fans wherever he went and befriending other athletes, including Wilma Rudolph, the 3-time gold medalist. Cassius beamed with American and personal pride, wearing his gold medal everywhere, to the cafeteria, to the closing ceremonies, and even on the plane ride home. Trained by the great Angelo Dundee, Clay vowed to win the heavyweight title before his 21st birthday. He began with a win over Tony Hunsaker in 1960 and went 16-0 in his first 2 years. He outpointed Duke Sabadong in Las Vegas and whipped Billy Daniels on a TKO in New York. Alex Mitiff of Argentina didn't stand a chance. Clay made headlines by calling the round in which each fighter would go down. Archie Moore would fall in 4. He did. Charlie Powell wouldn't survive 5. He didn't. Clay's big